Hello again, Tool.tv viewers. Bit of a long time no see, but I have a very interesting video for you today. If you follow me over on Google+, or if you've seen me make videos or anything, you know that I've been using the OnePlus One as my daily driver device for the last few months. This is not going to be a review of the OnePlus One. Unfortunately, I am still planning to do one of those, even though I'm very, very late to the game. But yeah, definitely been using this as my daily driver for quite a little while now. But what's really interesting is, a little while back, OnePlus had I think it was a contest, some sort of a giveaway or something, where they were going to give away invites to purchase the bamboo covers, the bamboo back covers. They decided they were not going to be able to sell them. They couldn't put them out in great enough quantities with the right quality assurance to make sure they were good quality backs. So they did a giveaway of invites to purchase it, and somehow or another I ended up being one of the people that got an invite. So, as you might guess, this showed up just a couple of days ago. And I've been absolutely itching to open it up, but I haven't because I had some family things come up and I had issues. You can probably tell I'm sitting in a slightly different location now. I had to completely gut my office. We got hardwood placed down throughout the rest of the house, and this office, as you might be able to tell, I'm using a different mic now because this office is extremely echoey. I'm still trying to finalize my layout and everything, but hopefully the echo has been reduced a little bit at least. But anyway, let's go ahead and open this box up, see what comes inside the package, see what it all looks like, maybe see if I can put it on the back of the device. That's going to be a bit of a challenge. But anyway, first opening the box, as you might expect, if I can do this without it being too terribly bright, it's a bamboo back cover. It's absolutely beautiful. The touch and feel of it, it feels like wood. I mean, if I reach down and touch the floor right now, the hardwood floor, it's going to feel very similar. Yep, just did that. The floor I've got here doesn't feel quite like it, but it's not bamboo floor, it's a different kind of floor. So anyway, here is the device itself. It's got a little instruction booklet that comes on the inside of it, and oh, a little pop-out SIM tray slot, it looks like. Yeah, you've got a blank for the SIM tray just in case you want to use that, but you've also got, you know, NFC here on the back. You've got your button cutouts, which are actually black cutouts, and then the black power button. Not sure how that's going to look entirely, but it's definitely worth a shot. And then we'll look at the book itself. It says OnePlus StyleSwap cover, and it comes with tools required: 3.5mm headphones, 3.5mm earphones, so basically you need that earphone jack, the disassembly tool, the SIM tray tool. Before swapping the covers, make sure to power off the device and remove the SIM tray. Please perform procedures over a flat cushioned surface to keep you from dropping it and breaking it. So yeah, I'm not going to sit here and read this entire thing to you, but I'm going to take a little bit of time. I'm going to see if I can figure out exactly how to remove the back from my device and swap it out for the new one, and I will get back with you here in just a few minutes. And you know, as I read further into this, I'm actually looking at the proper section now. StyleSwap cover removal. It has you remove the SIM tray, and then it says plug earbuds halfway in and pull them up. I'm kind of terrified about this. I'm going to have to see exactly how this is going to work. Maybe try it on something that isn't a pair of headphones that I care about. But it says that you pop it up halfway, then you pull the earphone plug, pull up on it to pop out the cover, creating a gap. Insert the disassembly tool, which looks like a bit of a guitar pick of sorts, and start going along the gap on the side. Yeah, so that should be interesting. I'll see if I can document the procedure as I do it. Alrighty, and we are back. As you can see, I have my OnePlus One here in front of me. I did not have a particularly cushy surface, so I'm actually using just a blanket laying on top of one of my desks here. So I've got it turned off. Let me go ahead and take the SIM card out using my lovely SIM removal tool. Put that away. Okay, so as I realized once I got done talking about this earlier, this is not a SIM blank. This is actually a new SIM tray to hopefully sort of match the new back. And now that we're over here, you can actually get a slightly better look at this new back. There we go. So it has a very nice finish on it. It's got that sort of a real wood look to it. I mean, it should be real wood with some plastic coating on the inside, obviously. So yeah, let's go ahead and see, cross our fingers, see if we can pop this back off. Now the other thing I've done here, a company was nice enough to send me a short while back this little item. This actually plugs into a headphone jack of a phone or of whatever else has a headphone jack. Then you can use it as a light. It's from a company called Mutter. And then if I hit the power button on it, it apparently is dead, but that's okay. I'll charge it up later. But yeah, so this is something you can use as a video light. Today, though, I'm going to be using it as a prying tool. So it says plug it in halfway into the jack and then pull up. So halfway in and then pull up. And be terrified because it's a 3.5mm jack that, yeah. And the bad thing is, reading these directions, it actually says at this point, when you pop it up, to insert the disassembly tool, the little guitar pick looking thing, into the gap that's created by this. Not having much luck with this. Here we go. Alright, so that was definitely a terrifying process, but the back did finally come off. One thing I really do like about this back, as you can see, I've been using it for, like I said, for several months now, daily driver use, and it does not look bad in the slightest. It doesn't look really worn. Anytime you get a scratch like that on it, a little bit of dampness, in my case, and I'm a terrible human being for this, but a little bit of spittle, as it were, will just sort of wipe that away. But it does, yeah, it works out very well for me. But at this point, we're going to cross our fingers again. We can see this battery now. We're going to go ahead and put this cover on, and it should just snap into place. Fingers crossed again. So yeah, snap it right into place. That was actually pretty quick and painless once I got the initial back off. So yeah, there we go. That is the bamboo cover on the OnePlus One. I'm going to go ahead and stick my SIM back in. There we go. Had a little bit of a weirdness trying to stick the SIM in there, but it all came together in the end. Now we are powering up, and yeah, so as you can see, I'll go ahead and flip it over here. We have beautiful OnePlus logo on the back. Don't have any gaps or anything, no cracks, no damage. Everything looks good. I mean, it is a very yellow color, which you would expect out of a bamboo wood. This was not a pleasant process. This is not something I'm going to recommend, but the community around this kind of a device is more of a hacker community, and actually, my little bit of experience I had with this previously, it felt very slick, and the one that I've got, while it is kind of slick, it's not as slick as I would have expected, so pretty pleased with it so far. I'm definitely going to give it a shot over the next few days, few weeks. Maybe I'll come back, make a video talking about it, or maybe whenever I do finally get around to doing a full review of this device, I'll talk about this as well, because now I've had the chance to experience both this sandstone black or sandstone gray, whatever color they choose to call that, as well as the bamboo cover, which unfortunately a lot of people are not going to get a chance to get their hands on. I will say, I was not exactly expecting, but I kind of figured around the edge is it's sort of a beige plastic, which is really hard to see on this camera, whereas the back, you know, you can see there's sort of a visual difference between the back and the side. It's a noticeably different color. Really not that big of a deal, but it is kind of noticeable. You almost wish this would have been either a little closer to this color, which I know would have been really difficult to do, or just black or something, because you do have the black buttons. If you'd had black here and then the bamboo, it would have offset a little bit, you know, with the black camera inset and the black buttons and everything. I think that would have popped a little bit nicer, but still, so far I am quite pleased with it, aside from the initial process of taking this back off, because this was not a terribly easy process. Anyway, if you have any questions or anything else you'd like to see with this, like I said before, the review on this is definitely coming up. Let me know down in the comment section below. But that's going to be about all for me for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.